Christmas memories.
Merry Christmas, everyone. We're 1 week away from Christmas, and I've got to start wrapping presents. I've been so busy that I haven't had time. My project at work is done, so now let's get going. I'm going to just share with you guys some of the ways that I make my Christmas packages extra special for the ones I love, and also a couple zero waste tips on how to wrap gifts without having to buy any additional packaging. So let's go. Okay, so I do have quite a bit of wrapping paper, and just a quick tip: if you need to buy wrapping paper, don't buy it before Christmas season. Wait till after the Christmas season when it's marked down on clearance, or a lot of times you can find it at the Salvation Army completely unopened and get really great deals, like a whole roll for like 60 cents or something like that. And that's usually the way I would have bought my wrapping paper. So this is years and years worth of collecting and carryover wrapping paper. But what's in these boxes is what makes the packages extra special. Let me show you. So in here are years and years, I actually should get a bigger box, worth of Christmas bows and ribbons that I keep. Lots of ribbons and bows. Some are super special to me because I remember my mother using them when she wrapped packages. So yeah, let me see if I can find one as an example. If I find it as I go through and I know it's one my mom used and she's been gone for over 20 years, I'll share that with you. So I do have a few packages brought down, and that's what we're going to be using for today's Christmas Packaging 101. All right, so option number 1, keep your popcorn tins. I have tons of these, and we've used them to give gifts lots of times. We have ones that have names on them on the lids from being passed back and forth. Christmas tins. They're always so cutely decorated, and they make great zero waste gift giving options. And all you have to do, you could just give it like this, but we like to jazz it up around here. So I'm going to get a fun coordinating bow, and we're going to package this all up. Let's see. Okay, so I guess one of my first tips is always use something really, really contrasting when choosing your ribbon or your garnishes for your packages. And more is always more. So I'm just gonna put him on here, make him straight with the toy soldiers, give it a twist, flip him over, and tie him on top. And then you just fluff your bows. Give your little ribbons a little curl. Over the years, these little edges will start fraying, and you can just trim those off. There you go. One super cute zero waste apt to gift under the tree. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I do when I have to use wrapping paper. If you guys have been following me any time, you know I'm trying to go as low waste, quote, living the zero waste lifestyle as I can. So all the cardboard packaging that the presents come in every year gets saved for mulch layers in the garden and the orchards. And I learned, as I became more self-aware, that most wrapping paper can't be recycled. So we usually will burn it at Christmas rather than throwing it away. But my goal this year is, and I haven't, and I'm a week away, I'm not buying any wrapping paper. And so I'm going to show you how I'm going to use some of my wrapping paper now to wrap a couple gifts. Isn't that cute? Wiener dogs to match our cute little wiener dogs. And this is going to be a fun little game for my nephew.
making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so.
Okay, so there we have it. One perfectly wrapped Christmas gift. Now this is for a 4-year-old. So I'm not going to tie something that would be really, really difficult for him to get into his presents. You know, kids just want to dig into them. So let's not make it too hard for him.
Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies.
Here we go. So super fun. Now it'll just easily slide off for him and he can open his presents easily. But it still looks cute. So one other tip about how I wrap Christmas presents. Nothing should match. That is my main goal when family members get Christmas gifts. If they have 3 presents, none of them have the same wrapping paper, none of them have the same ribbon or bows. So each and every present is absolutely unique. And it looks like a really super happy, fun place underneath the Christmas tree. It's not boring, it's a lot of variety and color. And if I have a couple pictures from the last few seasons, I'll put them in here. And it just makes for a super fun environment. Okay, the next present's pretty big, so we can do something fun with it.
These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do.
So where does my love of gift wrapping come in? Well, my grandmother had a very similar system. She always had a bag of ribbons for whatever, whether it was for birthdays or I don't know if this is going to be enough to wrap around. We'll see. Whether it was for birthdays or Christmas or anniversaries. And she always decorated presents very uniquely. And I loved, loved, loved it. And I can remember going in her closet at Christmas time and saying, "Grandmother, can I borrow some of your ribbons?" And she would let me borrow them to decorate my homemade earrings or whatever I had made for Christmas. And I knew I always wanted to do that. And if you're young kids and you're watching this, what you may not have known is back before online shopping and everything existed, of course, your only option was to go to a department store. And in almost every department store at Christmas time, there was a gift wrapping station when I was growing up. So you would, after you bought your gifts, you would go in there and ask them to wrap your presents for you, or you could for a little fee. Well, we never did that. My mom always wrapped her own, but when she was at the department store at Christmas time shopping, I would beg to just go watch the ladies wrap Christmas presents and how they got the seams just perfect. And I think I actually picked up a lot from all those years of just watching ladies bend ribbons and tie things pretty. And now I can do that for my family. Isn't that cute? Okay, so don't leave me just yet. I'm going to show you right now another zero waste option for wrapping gifts, but stay till the end because I'm going to tell you a super top secret that'll make Christmas gift giving really fun, especially when you have little ones in the house. So if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of this a few weeks ago now, and this is all the paper packaging that comes stuffed in boxes, and I've been saving it all year just for this occasion and future occasions to wrap really cute craft paper packages in. So that's what we're doing for the next gift, another awesome zero waste gift giving opportunity.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it is?
Okay, one cute craft paper package. So I think it should look kind of rustic. So I do have some rustic like ribbon. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, that's the ribbon. This was my mother's. That's at least one. I know I have a couple more, but that's super special. Oh, how about this one? That'll look fun. It's like flannel. That'll look super fun. So cute. This one I won't even do a bow. We'll just finger bend the ribbon. Ta-da! That turned out totally adorable. Last but not least, tie on a little name tag. And this is the super fun part I'm going to tell you guys about next. A secret way of naming your Christmas gifts. So I've got a handy dandy list every single year that tells me for this gift, whose package is it? It's never by the person's name. So for example, this year, this package is for Kringle. To Kringle. And they all get secret names underneath the Christmas tree, and no little Snoopy eyes ever know whose presents is who until Christmas morning. The kids absolutely love this tradition. We've been doing it forever. It's been everything from reindeer names to favorite cartoon names to Star Wars versus Lord of the Rings. We've gone the spectrum to figure out our naming conventions. One year, we threw them off. We named all the packages, all those little fun things, the people's names. And they were so bummed out. They're like, oh my gosh, why did you put our names on them? And we were like, and it wasn't a lie. So they totally fell for it. I messed up a couple years in a row where I put the wrong person's name on the gift. And when they opened it up, I was like, oh, whoops, that's not yours. So I told them, well, I keep messing up and, you know, I don't want to mess it up again. So we're just going to do it simple. Christmas morning, all the gifts are passed out. And we're like, oh no, we made a mistake. And we all had to switch like 2 or 3 times. So like Preston had to switch with Abigail. We're like, okay, now that's right. And then Abigail had to switch with Cameron. We're like, okay, that's right. And then Nick had to switch with Todd. We're like, and they're like, oh my gosh. And it was such a funny trick. So even if you don't want to use crazy names, think about that. You'll really get your family. It's so fun. So I hope you guys liked me sharing just some ways that I like to make Christmas gift giving extra special. I do have 3 more gifts back there that need my attention, but I won't make you guys watch. But I will end with the end clip of all the final gift wrapping gifts underneath the tree. I like to space out my gift wrapping so I don't get burned out and stay creative. So I'll keep doing a few every day until Christmas. Hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. We thank you for this entire year being here with us, and we wish you a very, very Merry Christmas.
Rudolph, pretty please, don't be such a tease. Let's have some fun.